Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in my today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how you can make money online by investing your money on treasury bills. Some of you might have limited amount of capital, but don't worry, in this video you'll be needing only less amount of capital to indulge in these, such as 10,000 naira. So guys, in case you are coming across my video for the first time, I drop legit updates on how to make money online. Once ever I find the legit opportunity, I drop it on my YouTube channel. So in case you like my video and you find my video helpful, smash the like button and also subscribe to my channel so you can be getting more videos like this. Thank you. So guys, today we are going to be diving into the treasury bills business today. Guys, the question is, what is treasury bills, or what's treasury bills business? This is the process of lending money to the government for a particular period of time. The process is called treasury bills, and then after the particular period of time at which you lend them for the money, they are going to pay you back your money with a particular amount of interest. This is actually a very profitable strategy to make money easily at the comfort of your home. You'll also be given the option to take your interest payments upfront, meaning that, for instance, if you've invested 100,000 naira on a particular treasury bill, let's say your interest is about 20%, so you'll be given an option to take about 20,000 naira profits because the interest rate for the 100,000 naira is 20%. So you'll be given an option to take your profits upfront, which is your 20,000 naira. You can even get it immediately, but the 100,000 naira that you are lending to the government is after the particular period of time at which you want to lend it to them is over, before you get your main 100,000 naira back. Guys, what if instead of withdrawing your interest of 20,000 naira upfront, what if you now reinvest your 20,000 naira again in the same process to get another 20% interest on your 20,000 naira? Can you see? This is what they call a profitable strategy. So guys, the next thing is, how do you buy your treasury bills, or how do you indulge in this process? Guys, the thing is that there are two ways to buy treasury bills. You can indulge in this process through the primary market, or you can go through the secondary market. There are smart ways to do this process. Just follow me through this video. So guys, if you are buying treasury bills from the primary market, it means that you have millions of naira that you are willing to lend to the government and stuff, you understand? You have a capital amount of up to about 50 million or so. Buy treasury bills from the government or from the banks. One of the benefits of buying treasury bills from the primary market is that government will give you higher amount of returns. That's high profit to your interest. That's that about the primary market. Guys, for those of you who have only limited amount of capital, or have a little bit amount of capital, you can still invest in this particular strategy. All you have to do is indulge in the secondary market, and you can do that by buying your treasury bills from the secondary market, as the Bamboo app, Afro Invest, Trove, and many other ones. So I'm sure you should have gotten the point that secondary market is for smaller investors, and then the primary market is for people with large amount of capital, that's bigger investors. Guys, I want you guys to pay attention to me very well in this part. There are actually two ways to make money from treasury bills in a smart way. So let's say, take for instance, you want to invest in the primary market, that you have a large amount of capital, such as 50 million, that you want to invest in the primary market. You then take your 50 million naira to the bank, and then you invest it for a period of time, and probably the interest rate of the 50 million is about 20%, which is going to give you about 10 million naira interest rate on your 50 million naira investments. Probably the period of time at which you did this process is about 1 year. So at the end of the year, you are going to be getting a total funds of about 60 million naira. So you'll be getting your 50 million naira back with an interest rate of 10 million. Now guys, this is where a smart move comes in, where you can actually make another smart move. For the fact that you are getting your treasury bills from the primary markets, as which you are using a huge amount of capital to do this, not everybody can indulge in that particular process. So after you have gotten your treasury bills from the primary markets with a sum of about 50 million naira with 10 million naira interest rate, and you are going to be expecting that at the end of the year, what you can actually do is that you are going to be given a treasury bill. So that your treasury bill, you can still resell it. You can now become a reseller, at which you'll be reselling your treasury bills to secondary customers at a particular rate that you find is even more profitable for you. And then you will split the interest that you are getting at the end of the year and then share it with them. But you are still going to make sure that you find this particular process profitable for you. I don't know if you can really understand this and this thing I'm saying, because this is what smart investors are actually doing. In case you don't understand what I just said, don't worry, I'm going to be dropping a full video on this particular strategy, because I don't want this particular video to be that long. But in case you have any other question, you can ask me in the comment section. Guys, I won't want to be wasting much of your time. Let's dive into this particular process practically. Guys, I'll be using the Bamboo other app to explain this process. There are many other apps you can use for this, such as the Trove app and the Afro Invest app, but I'll be using the Bamboo app in particular to explain this because I prefer using the Bamboo app. This is the inner interface of the Bamboo app, and I will need you guys to come over here to the invest section over at the Bamboo app, and then you find your way to the Treasury Bills section, as you can see it over here like this. In case you're having problems on verifying your Bamboo app, because you can't indulge in this process if your account is not verified, you can check up on some of my other videos on how to get your Bamboo app verified by Bamboo. And then I'll be dropping my referral link of the Bamboo app in case you be sharing you a tour guide about this process. As you can see, you can earn stable interest while enjoying the full security of the Nigerian government. Safe and secure. Your funds will be safe and secure with them, so you can grow your wallets with stable fixed income in Naira investments, and then competitive rates, which takes advantage of the attractive returns and on your preferred investment tenures. And then there's still the minimum investment value. Treasury bills can be purchased with a minimum investment of 10,000 naira, as you can see. Guys, over here at the Treasury bills section, you'll be seeing a list of days at which you can make plans with Treasury bills. On a norm, Treasury bills are actually supposed to last for 1 year, but they have given options of about 90 days and 191 days, meaning that some bills are actually available for 3 months. That's 90 days tenure, and so the ones available for the 3 months, you should know that the period of days at which you leave your capital or your money with them will determine the amount of interest you are going to get at the end of the day. So if you are leaving your capital with them for a short period of days, that will actually give you a short interest rates. If, say, for instance, you want to get a high amount of interest rates in your capital, in your return on investments, and you go for these 365 days, which is actually a period of 1 year, and then you stake your amount of, let's say, for those who have limited amount of capital, you stake 10,000 naira with them. As you can see, you'll be getting about 2,400 naira return on investments profits. But the total amount you'll be getting is about 12,240 naira. But guys, the main cream of the crop about this particular strategy is if you are using a bit higher amount of capital. Say, for instance, now you are using a capital of about, let's say, 200,000 naira for this. As you can see, you are going to be gaining about 44,000 naira easily at the comfort of your home. You just be getting 44,000 naira as easy as this without stress. Your money is not at risk. You'll be getting this by the end of the year. So you'll be getting a total return on investment of 244,818 naira, and then you'll be getting a profit of 44,818 naira. Those of you that have probably a high amount of capital and you want to stake it for just a short period of time, you can still actually come to the 181 days period. So guys, in case you might find this particular strategy that is actually in a long run cause of you have to leave your money for a long period of time or so, I've dropped some other videos on some fast online making money strategy is to make money online easily. You can probably check them out later. Investments. Say you have a particular amount of 200,000 naira, but you have only a limited amount of time at which you can have this money with you. So you can just leave it here with them for a particular period of 181 days, and you'll be getting a total cashback of 217,336 naira. Your total interest or your total profit, would be 17,326 naira because of you are leaving it for just a period of 181 days with them. This is still actually very profitable, and this is actually going to be a short duration of time. So your capital won't be with them for a long time, and you'll be getting your profits back quickly. But it is just a small amount of capital, a small amount of interest you'll be getting on your capital, which might tend to give you a small profits. Guys, for a smart way for you to still indulge in this is that you can actually collect your interest rates upfront, and then you can still actually reinvest your interest that you are getting, and this can still give you a whole lot more profits at the end of the day. So you are investing your capital, number one, and then you can take your interest rates as an upfront payment, and then you can still reinvest your profits and gain profits from your profits. Can you see how wise and smart this is? So guys, that will be all I'll be teaching you on my today's video. I'm going to be dropping another video soon on a profitable strategies you can make with the Afro Invest. All you have to do is subscribe to my channel so you get notified once I drop this video. So guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on the next video.